Kons podcast.
Yo, what's happening? Motherfucking Kons podcast, you know what I'm saying? Episode motherfucking 71. I hope y'all enjoyed the last little vlog featuring my nigga Nate that y'all see here today on this episode. You feel me? This episode, you know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely get off into, you feel me, games that we feel like that should be remade, remodeled, redone. Not that, you feel me, Grand Theft Auto shit they just dropped. Well, I ain't even talking about no remastered shit like where it looked like the same fucking game from back in the day, but it's just polished on today's graphics. Nah, like I'm talking about a whole redo with today's graphics, you know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards, like a whole fresh game. It could be the same path, same story, all that shit. Just redo that shit with today's graphics, you know what I'm saying? So,
will I resemble the Unabomber?
The Unabomber?
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, when they drew that nigga on this.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was going for. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead, man.
When they drew that nigga, put that nigga on the news, nigga.
On the sketch.
You look just like the sketch.
Check your mailbox. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just conjured up a list. We're gonna just run through them. It's about 30 of these motherfuckers. So you know, hopefully y'all hear something, be like, yeah, I remember that. Whoop. Hopefully it'll prompt y'all to go buy some of these old games, some, you know, some type of influence from watching this episode. But yeah, first game though that we thought of was 25 to Life. Came out on, I think, Xbox.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Xbox, the original.
Yeah. And it was like, what was it? He was like an escapee or something.
I don't even remember the premise of dude. He was just going through, shooting up apartment buildings, shooting up malls, shooting up warehouses. Niggas going crazy in there. All behind 25. I don't really remember the plot, honestly, to keep it real. Maybe we should have looked into that a little bit.
I don't either, my nigga. I do remember exactly what you're saying, though. Like,
yeah.
It was a hood. You went through a hood, pop some niggas. You can go in the house. You know what I'm saying? I remember the house looking real trapped.
Different guns, Uzi. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was real hood. I didn't really fuck with it.
That's back when they was doing like shooter games, like those type of shooters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit. I missed that shit, man.
Yeah. It was cool, but then it was short-lived for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I played it online with the homies and shit. It was cool. I don't know. I couldn't. It was cool for what it was, I guess, for it at the time. You know what I mean? It was different. You know what I'm saying? It was groundbreaking for itself, this type of game, I guess.
And it wasn't a 5 out of 5. It honestly probably was like a good 2.5, if that, you know, but you know, just for the times back then, I just remember, you know what I'm saying? I got memories of that bullshit, but that's not here nor there. It was a good shooter. I enjoyed it a bit, you know.
It was fun. IGN gave it a 3.1 out of fucking 10.
See?
I do remember the game got horrible ratings, though. It did. I do remember that. January 17th is its initial release date, 2006. Eidos Interactive, Square Enix. Yeah, cool game. You know, do a lot of niggerish things.
Was that Square Enix? Was that the same people who do like was they the ones who first did like Kingdom Hearts and shit like that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's them niggas.
Square Enix Europe fucked with 25 to Life, so you know.
Yeah, that shit was some European American style shit. Like they had some stereotypical American hood shit in that shit. That was you could tell some overseas niggas made this shit low key. Like
definitely, hell yeah, for real.
Hey, can we do an honorable mention that we didn't add to the list real quick? Just real quick, The Getaway. You remember The Getaway from PlayStation 2?
Oh shit, what man? Look, I wish I had I still got that shit. If I had the case, I'd get it right now. But I just moved. Shit is all in boxes and shit. But yeah, man. Yeah, definitely The Getaway. That shit was a dope ass game, dope plot. You remember the beginning? You remember the story?
I remember something happened with his wife or something, and like I remember going to like the museum,
snatched up, like and his kid. Yeah, then you gotta basically, the whole mission is you trying to figure out who did it and trying to get your family back. Yeah, that shit was dope. And it took place in England
London
or something. London, because the driver shit was on the other side.
Yeah, facts. They crossing some shit over there.
Yeah,
but it was a fun.
Did they have licensed shit? I want to say did they have licensed cars? I know they look exactly pretty fucking close to what they was trying to look
what they had back then. I'm not even sure though. I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure I had to go back and look, but I just remember like driving on the other side of the road. They had like the style cars that they had over there, some slow pieces of shit, some Volkswagen Beetles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I do remember they had the range in that motherfucker though.
Yeah, they definitely had the range in that shit. Yes, they did.
Yeah, the getaway was hot. Yeah,
it was tough. It was hard, bro. It was a hard game.
Yeah,
probably for me.
It was real, like I said, a lot of them old games though was like real complex. They wasn't just as simple as easy shit. They had to really sit down and think and plot out how to get past certain shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, these gaming companies giving the pussy up in the games these days. You used to have to talk about the pussy back then. Now they just give you the pussy these days. Like,
with no dinner, no nothing.
No nothing. You ain't hell no. Just pull up, pussy. You know. You didn't ask her if she was hungry or nothing. You just walk in, dick out. Thank you. And you ain't even no cheat code. You ain't even gotta type in no cheat code, nigga. You just walk in and you just fuck.
You just walk in, nigga, with the trench coat, nigga.
That's it.
Flashing out.
That's
dick
it.
Out. Oh shit!
Y'all gotta step it up, man. Make this shit more complex. Make it more of a challenge for us, man. We grown now.
Yeah, for real. Not too hard though. You know what I'm saying? Like Bloodborne, man, that game was on PS4. Man, that shit was ridiculously fucking hard for no fucking reason. I never got past the first 5 minutes of the game, honestly. When I was spending an hour and a half, 2 hours, my nigga, and I'm in the beginning side of the game, yo, I'm talking like intro beginning, like, you know what I mean?
Yo, that shit ain't you ain't got past the prologue or whatever that shit is.
That ain't for me, man. Mm-hmm. I had to put that shit up. I'm still to this day stuck at that beginning part. State of Emergency. That was another little game in that same little 25 to life little era.
Yeah.
Like one of the first Emergency was cool.
One of the first rounds of games, like in that first rounds of games for PlayStation 2 and shit back then. Like it was one of the, I remember that, like Metal Gear Solid shit. But I remember you running through the mall and like fighting motherfucker. You could pick up TVs and different shit.
Yeah. You just all out, wild out. Nigga just caused chaos in that motherfucker.
More nigga.
Word. February 2002 when it dropped. VIS Entertainment. Rockstar Games has something to do with that. They was involved. I didn't know that.
It did, huh? Yeah.
Take-Two Interactive, which is also later became Rockstar Games. Global Star Software. 2002, it was just a wild, crazy game. Yeah, going through the mall and shit. I'm looking at the screenshots, going through the mall and shit, just causing chaos. I don't know, like.
Just fighting your way through. I don't remember the plot for that bullshit. I just remember picking up TV, smacking niggas over their shit.
Word. I don't even know why. It was just a state of emergency.
It was like a riot though, right? It was like a riot.
Some shit like that. Yeah.
Maybe we should have watched a couple of these videos before we just came in here and just started, you know what I'm saying? But never mind, go ahead.
They gonna see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Def Jam, man, look, I'm finna go on a little spiel about this game real quick. I know you is too. You know what I'm saying? But Def Jam, motherfucking fight for New York, man. Look, Def Jam came out with the first game. The first game was dope. Def Jam Vendetta, it was a dope game. But yo, Fight for New York totally shut down the first one. It was totally better, totally more just thought put into it.
Completely.
Yeah, definitely. Like it just blew the first one out the water. Fight for New York, yo, I still played that shit up until my fucking disc. You get to a certain part, and it just stopped advancing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all remember the story, but it was the part where he got in the limo and the niggas pulled up and did a drive-by on him right before you go in the subway and fight the Mexican cat. Yeah, just
look,
stop
check it
right
out.
there.
Pause for the call. We're gonna give them a free plug, man. If they ever see this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers better come fuck with us. Fair Games in Fair Oaks, Fair Game, you heard of them? They're a nostalgic video game place.
Yeah.
You take that disc, you still got the disc, you take it over there, they're gonna resurface it. Now I remember back in the days when they used to resurface shit, it didn't really work. Nigga, I took 2 games there, got them resurfaced, they brand new. My Manhunt and my Def Jam Fight for New York on the original Xbox. Took them both there to resurface it. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that this weekend. Then.
Yeah, it's all
Because like I said, I still play that shit. I play that shit right now, like, because that shit is that fucking dope. Now, if they redid that, I'm talking not no revamp, not no remaster. I'm talking totally redo that shit with today's graphics, nigga. Oh my god, that game
today's engine,
man.
Today's system, what they could do. The 4K, can you imagine that shit in 4K?
Oh my god!
Can you imagine your bling blinging?
The faces would be on that motherfucker, yo. Oh my god, yeah, the bling and shit you can get. Oh man, and the clothes, the Jordans on there.
I used to spend hours dressing my nigga. Fuck fighting, man. Fitted. Nigga, the shoes matched the shirt. They had the Nietzsche on there. They had the Rockaware on there, nigga.
Hey, and I swear to God, nigga, I would never put my nigga in nothing. I wouldn't personally fucking wear
he was in there spotting the motherfucker. They had off-brand, you know, they had the off-brand, but then they had the name brand.
Yeah,
all name brand, nigga. We getting all the most expensive shit. We getting the platinum jewelry. We rocking that bronze shit, whatever they had, nigga. We rocking platinum, nigga.
Facts, nigga.
Blinging.
The diamond, they had the diamond, the platinum, the gold, and the silver.
And they twinkling while you whooping a nigga ass.
Yeah, nigga, it were. The little cutscenes you walk in, that shit be blinging, boy.
Bitches was on. You remember they had Shauna in there on you. Who else they had? I think Olivia was in that motherfucker. Lil' Kim was in that motherfucker.
What's that bitch name? Something, I forget. I forget the names.
They had a couple, probably four different little bitches in there. You feel me?
What's her name? What's the little Asian bitch name? My nigga, Russell Simmons' wifey.
Kimora Lee was in that.
Yeah, she was in there. Yep.
Kimora was in that shit.
Yep. Carmen the Lecturer was in there. Yep.
Carmen the Lecturer was in that thing. There you go.
Yeah. I can't think of the other white girl name, man. I can't think of her name. But it was somebody else, another chick in there.
I don't remember another white bitch in there.
I
remember Shauna for sure. Shauna was in that motherfucker talking shit.
Shauna from DTP.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, man. I can't remember the white girl name, yo. But it was one more. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Yeah, but Def Jam Fight for New York, man. Everything was dope about that game. The different scenarios, the fighting scenarios, the different arenas, how you can use the arena, how you can throw niggas against cars, beat the cars up.
Yeah,
all of the detail, the damage detail. Yeah, man. That shit was it was bloody.
And the storyline.
Right, hell yeah. But it wasn't like Mortal Kombat bloody. It was a perfect, cool amount of blood. Like, you bust a nigga in the mouth, he gonna just be leaking, you feel me? It wasn't no splashes or no drip drop like Mortal Kombat. Like, it was realistic type blood, you know what I'm saying? Which is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Fight for New York, definitely. Man, I would love to see that game come back, man. But yeah, Fair Oaks, I'm gonna go do that shit.
Yeah, Fair Game, Fair Oaks. Yeah, they got like old games and shit, some rare shit in there, but you know they've been picked through. But they be taxing for the games though. Like, you ain't gonna go in there and get like a $2-3 game. They be trying to tax for the shit that's in there. And it's like,
yeah, they want them joints to know what they got. You know
I bought a few things from them. Like, you know, I was trying to get my little collection up and shit. So yeah, I mean, it's worth to go in there and take a look.
You get the Xbox from them?
Nah, I didn't get the Xbox from them. I had got them from this smoker. He gave me pedophile vibe though, you feel me? But he like had rented a space in Roseville, and he was like, it was like I don't know, it was like a like a little. It wasn't even a warehouse. It was like a little off building, like a portable type shit. And he had just hella old video game parts in there and shit. He was in there selling like the modded Xbox. That's where I got the modded one from. The nigga ended up doing like he ended up going down. He ended up selling them motherfuckers. When I bought it, it was $100. He ended up selling them motherfuckers for like $50, $30 type shit. You know what I'm saying? And they he do Wii's. Like he'll do the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
And he did like something else. I think the Wii. I want to say the PlayStation 2, but like, nah, it's not that good. I think they say that for the emulator, the best system is the original Xbox. Like it's like the best. And now they say that the Series S now is supposed to be the king for the emulator. You know what I'm saying? The new gen, you're supposed to be able to. That's what they say when they first dropped. They're supposed to be able to like just emulate out the ass on that motherfucker. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I actually learned how to add games to my modded Xbox through it's fire. I'll tell you about it when, you know what I'm saying, another time. That shit
just through the internet and shit.
Nigga, through like it's like through Bluetooth without Bluetooth, right? So you're connected to your modem through the Ethernet cable, and whatever it is, like it's like I don't want to sit on here and say nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I'll say, but
well, you know
what I'm saying? Okay, work. So you just move it through the air, you know what I'm saying? It's easy as shit, boy. You just gotta find the game. That's the only thing, you know what I'm saying?
Same shit they do with like torrent files.
Yeah, exactly.
Word.
You know, they regulate the fuck out that shit now. Through just being on the same network. It's like a server thing. You connect, it's already on there. So I just started moving. Them. Added a couple games on there that I was missing.
Hell yeah. But yeah, Life in New York, I would love to see that, man. I would love to be sitting here on the one playing it that it came out on the one, you know what I'm saying? I would play that shit every fucking day. I swear they can keep the same story, same blueprint, just upgraded with like now's graphics, you feel me, without like a remaster or a polish. Man, that shit would be fucking dope.
Add a couple moves though, add a couple new moves though, add a couple, you know what I'm saying, different fighting styles, because there's a few different fighting styles, but we want to see it, you know what I'm saying? They definitely could be more innovative with everything for real. But keep that same blueprint though. Don't change it up. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about with fucking UFC, my nigga. Yeah. They switched that shit up and ruined it. Nigga, they lost me. You know what I mean? Just like when they did Def Jam Icon. They ruined it.
Oh man. Man. Icon was such a bad game. It had so much potential though. That game could have been a dope Def Jam game. But
they should have just added on to what they already had. They completely revamped it and shitted on themselves.
They tried to make that joystick too much of use, and that shit was trash. I didn't like it.
Same with UFC. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Joystick and mini games. Like, nah, nigga.
Man.
Keep it to skill. Keep it to skill. If it's about skill, you know what I'm saying, then we got a game. But y'all want to do these mini games? That's
Yeah. The first UFC was lit, man.
The best one.
Stand up was dope. Your stand up was dope. If you had good to ground game, then you had dope ground game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just motherfuckers good, and you could be good in all areas because the controls was just that freestyle. Like it wasn't like you said, wasn't hella mini games to choke a nigga out.
It was smooth.
This and that.
It was smooth transitions. Yeah, exactly. And you could catch a nigga with a punch. Or you know what I'm saying? Knocking you out in the, you know what I'm saying? Or you can go to distance. Like, I don't know, man. That shit they fucked the game up, man. They fucked it up. Just like they did with, I feel like they did the same with Feat.Nate. They like changing the mechanics, kind of fucked it up a bit. From Feat.Nate round 3.
4, even 4, they started. 4 was cool, but you seen they was fucking it up. Yeah. And then
it was cartoony as shit.
Was just different.
I like Champion though now.
I like Champion.
I went back.
Yeah, but it ain't 3.
Nah, it ain't 3. Hell nah. That had the science. That had the science. Like it represented it good.
You can control the block, the body, and the head. That's really the main difference in the physics engine, my nigga.
And you can't parry. You can't parry on Champion.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing.
You can't hold the parry. Yeah. See, you can hold the parry, and when a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And if he hit you with the haymaker and parry,
you got to see what arm a nigga coming from to parry that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 3 was lit. They should have, if they'd have kept that same blueprint, at least kept the configurations on the button schemes. They changed it all up.
You should always be able to go back to class. I think they do that with NHL. Like I think in NHL games you can go back to like 90, like NHL 94 from Sega classic
That's
buttons.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
dope.
they should do that with all the games. Like you should be able to go back. Like, but what it is they completely changed the engine and they add like the mini games and all that bullshit to where you gotta
add all that bullshit.
The button sequences. That shit is trash, bro. It's like it's like an interactive story. It's not even really like I don't feel like I'm even in control of that shit, you know?
Right. Facts. Exactly. Dreamcast days. I'm gonna take it back to Dreamcast with this one. Motherfucking Power Stone, my nigga. Oh my god, my nigga.
Yeah.
Power Stone was one of the greatest. Like I'm a Soul Calibur fan. I think that's one of the greatest fighting games ever fucking made, in my opinion. Like you see me and Merc still go at it for hours on that shit when we both get on that shit, you know what I'm saying? So definitely
Soul Calibur,
fan of the game. Huh?
Soul Calibur?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely a fan of that game. That's probably my number. But Power Stone, there is never and probably never will be another fighting game like Power Stone, my nigga. Totally 3D. Totally jump all over the fucking shit.
All over the map.
Up, down, nigga, climb on shit, hang off shit.
It's kind of like fucking the Smash Bros, Super Smash Bros. Kind of how you can like, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's like Smash Bros is kind of, but Power
that
Stone's
same
kind of like Smash Bros.
Four-way fighting, you know what I mean?
That
4 niggas
fire.
fighting each other. You get the 3 stones and change into the that shit
you can level
fire.
Up, right? Like you can level up to like
you get the 3 stones.
What happened, bro?
They'll randomly drop in
throughout the fight,
and either you or your opponent can get them. You know what I'm saying? But whoever get the first 3, they're gonna change it to their nigga.
To their,
you know what I'm saying?
Why they didn't add to that series? Like what happened?
They had a Power Stone too.
Was it the death of the was it the death of the Dreamcast?
I think so. Because I think the main lead nigga who made the games and shit for Sega, he passed on. And after that is when they started selling crazy shit to Sony. Yeah. That's when they gave up the rights to Sonic and you know what I'm saying, all them brands that Sega done had for years. And that's when they started selling all that shit to Sony and shit. Or Sony bought them or some shit like that. But yeah, I think Power Stone was with that, you know what I mean? Because that shit died right along with that shit. Because nigga, they could have redid that. That shit was dope. They had a 1 and 2.
February '99, boy. Jeez.
Power Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Dreamcast days, nigga. Yeah. That's back in when I was in fucking Antioch. That was Antioch times.
I was an elementary school child, brother.
Word. I was in Antioch time. Me and my cousin Cole, T Royal. Shout out to them niggas.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, we was definitely thugging in Antioch for sure. All on Sycamore.
The Dreamcast memory card little thing you used to put and had mini games on that motherfucker, huh?
Oh, that was fucking fire. What, nigga?
It had little mini games on that shit. Like Gigapet type shit.
Yeah, nigga, you can take that shit out the controller, just take it with you, nigga, and be playing shit on that shit. Shit had a whole direction D-pad.
Did they have different shit on there based on the different games that you had?
Based on the different games you had, Mm-hmm. Based on what you saved on them. I remember nigga playing 2K and shit, nigga. When you hit the 3, nigga, it'll be a little graphics, say trifecta, little graphic shit come up. That shit was lit. Yo, that shit was the dopest, probably most innovative controller that we've ever seen. That's
the system as a whole, period. Like that shit was definitely ahead of its time, my nigga.
Definitely.
Ahead of its time. And right on time. Yeah, it was.
People don't even realize nigga Dreamcast was online. It was
that was the first one.
Yeah.
I think it was something else though. They say something else like back early, but I'm not sure though. But I think that was like you know what I'm saying? Like as far as like consoles, like I think that was the first online experience. Like
word, nigga, with the motherfucking phone line, nigga. That slow ass shit.
That dial-up, yeah. When they used to get the disc in the mail and shit.
Word.
7-day free trial.
Yeah. Then they had Bloody Roar. That's another dope game. I think that was on PS2. It was a game where, you know what I'm saying, kind of similar to Power Stone. You be fighting this shit, and each one of these characters, like they changed into like the full animal. You know what I'm saying? Like they was already like half. I think there was already like half that animal. You know, like half human, half whatever animal they was, type shit. And then you change into the full animal. You know what I mean? Like in the middle of the game and shit, like the power ups and shit like that.
Probably, but it sound fire. It sound kind of like Killer Instinct-ish, kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a little bit on that level, not as combo heavy though.
Yeah,
as a Killer
That's
Instinct. That's
definitely what Killer Instinct was heavy on, the combo. Yeah,
yeah, facts.
Play Fighters.
Bloody Roar was a dope ass fucking game, man. It came out on Xbox? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I thought that was just a PlayStation game. It came out July 7th, though, 1997. Apparently, it hit GameCube, PlayStation, PS2, and Xbox. I thought it was just a Sony thing.
Yeah, that shit came out in 97.
97.
And that shit was on PS2?
Yep.
When PS2 come out? 2000?
PS2.
99?
PS2 came out March 4th, 2000. So they had, if it hit PS, it had to be a remake then. Yeah, because that's 2000, March 4th. They got PS being released.
You said it came out in 97, right?
And it came out in 97, so it had to be a remake.
It probably came out on regular PlayStation.
It did. It says PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Yeah, so then, damn. So it wasn't like a part 2 on Xbox, on PlayStation 2? It was like the original one that was on PlayStation 2? It was only one of those in the series. It was like only one game.
Nah, it's 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 3 of them. Bloody Roar 1, 2, and 3. Bloody Roar was on the first PlayStation. Okay, well the second one came out in 99, and then the third one came out in 2000 December.
And then,
so the third one is probably the one that hit, because no PS2 dropped in November of that same year. Yeah, but Bloody Roar was a dope game though. Definitely a dope game. It was the same little concept as Power Stone. Another little game we mentioned was Chaos in the Windy City. It was a Jordan game. Jordan came out with his own little spin-off type shit. I never played it. Did you?
Yeah, it was a side scroller on Super Nintendo. And like you was like trying to rescue, like there was some weird scientist dude who like kidnapped like basketball players, and you was going through trying to rescue like your teammates and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you was Jordan, and you was going through, and you would have different balls. So you start off like just a regular basketball, and then throughout the game you'll get different balls to throw. And like they had baseballs, they had like cannonballs heavy, they had like an ice ball, a fireball, they had a purple ball that like when it hit the wall it like bounced in the other balls.
That was your offense?
Yeah, that's what you went through, you know what I'm saying? And you could switch, you know what I'm saying, different.
So you would throw them at the enemies?
Yeah, you would throw them at the enemies, yeah. And they had like zombie type players with like basketball jerseys and like a basketball, but like a basketball head. And you know what I'm saying? You was going through like the sewers of like Chicago and different parts of, you know what I'm saying, trying to rescue your teammates and shit. It was a fire little concept, fire little side scroller game. And it was Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit sounds dope. I remember it being talked about. I didn't grow up on a Nintendo though. That's probably why I didn't. I played a lot of Sega shit. It was a Genesis in my house.
Yeah, we
had a lot of Sega products. My pops knew a nigga at his job and shit that worked for Sega, so
yeah,
we got hooked up with all kind of Sega shit as kids, for real.
I had Sega first, and then later on I got Super Nintendo, and just, you know what I'm saying, had the shit. My cousin had it, so yeah.
Right,
but yeah,
exactly. That's the same.
First game I think I remember playing ever was Mortal Kombat. I think that's the first game I ever remember playing for real. For very first game.
First game, like first game ever, period?
Like first game, like, you feel me, ever in life, you know what I'm saying, was like Mortal Kombat. Unless, yeah, it was definitely Mortal Kombat. That's the first game I remember on Sega.
Mine was definitely Atari.
I was born in 91. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, yeah. Yeah, mine was definitely Atari 2600. The boxing and shit on there, it was just fucking, it was weird. Like, it was these weird looking, you know, like it was.
They looked like they were boxers. Yeah.
Yeah, but they wasn't. They didn't look human at all.
Yeah.
Like it was like, if you can imagine like a spider, it was just like the arms came back like this, and then it was just like a dot for the head, and it was just the arms, and you just move that. You feel me? And you had to punch. You had to move and punch right in the middle, like in that little dot on the head part to score. Yeah. So you had the angle, you feel me? Because they only punch straight out like that. Yeah. It wasn't no hooks, no. You know what I'm saying? It was Atari days, though. Yeah, that's shit ever.
It's like Pong boxing. I can imagine.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep.
Super simple. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah! And we had a fucking Sega Master System. I think that console is slept on, man. A lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about when I say that.
I know what you're saying, but I can't give you a notable game like to trace back to that. But go ahead. What you had
Dick Tracy on there.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy. They had this game called California Games. My nigga, hey, my brother, when he see this, he gonna know it because we used to thug it out and battle on this shit, yo. California Games, that shit had fucking BMX bike riding, the little shit in the dirt, go up and jump. You had to do tricks and shit. You do a backflip. The shit called the tabletop. Man, I remember that shit like yesterday. They had skating, nigga. You skate down the beach, the side of the beach, and then you had to move. You had to dodge obstacles like a crack in the ground, and it'll be a kid playing. He'll throw a volleyball. You got to dodge that. You could jump over shit. You know what I mean? You move up and down, a little side scroller, man. That shit
like
was lit.
Triathlon type, like different, you know what I'm saying? You going to different
surfing,
races. Like,
it has surfing on there.
Like some Olympic style type.
With the surfing shit. I could never get the surfing shit down. Yeah, that was on the Sega.
You said it was California game?
Yep. California Games, man. That's what that shit was called for sure. Man, that shit was lit. The Master System was I think the answer for Nintendo. That was their answer.
The surfing right there.
Yeah, that's the surfing, boy.
And the graphics was fire for back then.
Yeah, man, for real.
That
8-bit shit.
The little half pipe.
Oh yeah, I remember the half pipe. Yo, that shit was hard, yo. Okay. Yeah, man. California Games, yo, that shit was classic, yo. Oh man, that shit was fucking classic.
I see. They had a lot of shit. It came out in 1987. You an old fuck, dog. They had the half pipe, roller skating, surfing, BMX, foot bag. Flying disc.
Oh, the foot bag. I remember that too. Yo, that was with a black girl. Yeah, that was a black girl doing that, I believe. It was a black girl. She was doing, you had to hit the little shit with your knee and your foot. Yo, that shit classic. That shit is classic, nigga. Now, if I can find an emulator for Sega Master System, oh man. I definitely will fuck with it. I'm gonna holler at
We'll look into it. Yeah, we're gonna look into it.
Yeah. See if he can put some shit on my computer, man.
Let me see. You can pull this up later. You feel me? We could then edit this shit out too if it get too sloppy. But this was the foot bag.
Oh yeah, that was it. So what?
Where you by the Bay Bridge?
Thinking of
yeah, that's fire.
I must have been thinking of something else. Yeah,
it might be different players. You feel me?
It could be. It could be. Yeah, that shit though, and that shit was hard. Yeah, you could bounce it off your head and shit. You had to jump. Yeah, that shit was a lit game, man. It was like the answer. Like I said, it was the answer to Nintendo. So that game was like the answer to track and field.
Yeah.
Nintendo had track and field.
I remember that track and field.
Shit. Yeah, track and field was
that shit raw.
They had taekwondo, fencing. Yeah, track and field was lit, nigga. I remember the homie had the whole fucking pad you put on the ground, nigga, to run.
Yeah.
Step off for the hurdle, get back on, nigga. That shit, nigga. Oh man, that's the early Connect.
They was innovative. Yeah, they was innovative way back then, nigga.
Word, nigga.
Had a nigga getting active. That's like the dance pad for like Dance Revolution for PlayStation 2 and shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, get back to this list. We got a lot of shit to cover. Loaded was another one, you know what I'm saying, that you mentioned, real gory game. I kind of remember that shit lightweight.
It was like on PlayStation. It was like a top viewer, you know what I'm saying? You just went around in like different rooms, different sections, and just shooting shit, just spraying shit. You get different power-ups and your gun shoot different, you know what I'm saying?
And niggas like, splattering, like
kind of Contra, kind of like Contra. Yeah, it's kind of like Contra for the PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it was extra gory. That was the whole, you know what I'm saying? It was a dark game, like real dark.
Yeah, that shit was pretty dope though. The Lost Planets, beautiful fucking games. Snow shit. Yeah. The whole game you in the snow. But it's fucking dope. You know, I mean, you'll come in caves and shit like that, fight the little arachnid aliens or whatnot. But just an overall dope ass game that I would like to see, especially, man, that shit would look fucking beautiful in 4K.
Facts. Cause check, remember the 360 had the little, when it had the colors and it had like the green, the whatever different colors, and then you switch the switch on the HD. The HD, boom, that was the first game, and I was playing Lost Planet on 360. Shit was fire, looked so good, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah, for real, nigga. Yeah, that's a fact.
That shit really looked different when you flip that switch. It really improved the graphics on it.
Oh yeah,
hella good.
But significantly, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got my flat late in the game. I was still playing on the fat ass TVs.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think projector. 2010, my nigga.
We had an HD projector. We had an HD projector, but that shit. But when we flipped the switch, it still looked good on that motherfucker though.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah. It was like 2010, going almost 2011, nigga, when I got my first ever flat screen.
What'd you get? A water crystal? What'd you get?
I got Vizio. It was a 1080.
With a Vizio.
1080.
Just right over the 1080,
yeah.
Are they LED?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I think LED is kind of like dull, is it? Or is it the other way around?
I want to say they are. I don't think LEDs is that crisp.
I like Vizio, bro.
Yeah.
Vizio or like Philips or some shit like that, like Samsung or something. Samsung.
Flats. Yeah. I ain't never looked back, my nigga. All my TVs in my house is Vizio. I ain't never looked back since the first Vizio I bought. That's real shit. I just stood by the brand, my nigga. All my TVs in my whole house is all Vizio shit.
So you played the full series for this Lost Planet? I only played one.
I played all of them, There's 3 of them. Played 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
They fucking dope, all of them. You know what I'm saying? They all pretty much the same game. It's just, different adventure, new enemies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, new weapon type shit. Yeah. Lost Planets. I would love to see those in today's graphics. Max Payne was also a dope one. Damn. That was dope in its time. They first had that bullet slow down shit, you know what I'm saying? And they
like the
jumped
Matrix.
on that. Yeah, and they put it in the game, which is fucking dope.
But it was his own though.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. Yeah, because they had it where you jump to the side, you know what I'm saying, and shoot niggas. That shit was lit. It was definitely lit.
You do the special move where you do like where you spin around and shit. You do where you dodge all the bullets and spin around, and that's like the super move. I don't know.
Yeah, they even had online shit. Me, you, and Joe used to be on that shit.
Oh, part three. Part 3. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That's when 360 was going out, but that shit was fire.
Yeah, that shit was lit though. Yeah, definitely.
Max Payne. The first 2 was dark. They was real dark. The third one was kind of a little more, upbeat, but the first 2 was real dark. I love those ones.
Yeah, definitely. Max Payne, he a dark character and shit, you know what I'm saying? All his family and shit, That's a dark story.
Yeah, fact.
But it's dope though. I love the Max Paynes. Yeah, I would definitely love to see that in today's times remake.
Fact.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Beautiful Joe was another one we mentioned. I think that was a GameCube game.
Yeah,
but it was a
on
fucking
GameCube.
Awesome game though.
Fire.
Hell of a side scroller, man. That shit was so fun. It was so just colorful. You know what I mean? That shit was lit.
Moves. You could speed shit up, slow shit down, re-record shit, change shit, because it was all based on like an action hero, like from the movie. That shit was real. Yeah,
it was like a set,
game,
like he was on a set type shit.
Yeah, like you was filming a film. Yeah,
that shit was fucking dope, man. Yeah, they redid that. Some of them GameCube games, I think they like are contracted with Nintendo or something because they ain't touched nothing else for real. I don't think Beautiful Joe touched no other console.
Nope, nah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Nintendo got some fire ass games, bro, over there.
They do. They just you know, childish. They cater, They do the graphic is young.
Yeah. It's childish.
Yeah, they do got some fire games though.
Yeah.
The Oregon Trail. Man, look, I would love to see. I ain't played the Oregon Trail since nigga fucking floppy disk days, nigga. That's how old I am.
Macintosh computer, man.
Yeah, nigga, putting that fucking shit was a real life nothing but straight plastic, nigga.
Yeah,
that's all it was. You could bend that shit, nigga, and still put it in and it'll still play. Yeah. That's how plastic it was.
Fact.
Yeah, Oregon Trail was lit. People actually fucking died in there, caught diseases, sicknesses and shit. That shit even tell you so much detail as far like if the grass was fucking too fucking wet, nigga. Yeah, you had to feed. Yeah, feed your family. The hunting shit
rabbits,
was the best
bears,
part.
Buffalo.
Yeah, all that shit.
And the raft across the river. The raft.
The raft.
Yeah,
the raft. That's the part everybody died at.
I think that's right before you about to beat the game, right?
Yeah, like that's gotta go close.
Yeah, you gotta go past the river, and then after that, you got a little bit more, and then you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I tried to play that shit the other night, like online. I don't know if I was playing the right one, but I did the hunting though, and they had the rabbits running, the buffalo running from different ways, deer and shit.
Word. Yeah, that shit dope, man. Real survival shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, real survival shit, like for real. Certain animals you can get medicine from.
Yeah. You had to buy your items in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Your axles, your oxens to pull.
And that was your only time to buy that shit.
To buy that shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's word. Yeah, that would be dope if they totally renovated that game, man, and made it like to today's times. That'd be lit. You had to really use your mind. You know
made it a full game, made it like if they made it a full game, they should do shit like that. Like more history-based games. Like let us play out history. That should be fire, bro.
That shit definitely would be. Hell yeah. Yeah, I would love to see that. I would definitely play that.
That was a good one.
Manhunt is another dope one.
Classic. Rockstar.
Man, this is probably one of the darkest games that I probably would ever play in my time. Like, cause I don't even think they're gonna make a game that dark again.
When they dropped part 2, they pulled it.
Yeah, but part 2 only dropped on like the Wii or some shit.
Yeah,
like out of all consoles, the fucking Wii. Yo.
I heard they cut a lot of that shit out.
I bet they did. I bet they did.
I mean, it was a snuff film, bro. A whole snuff film. That's what it was all based on.
Yeah, because the nigga would tell you how to kill a nigga. Like, of course you choose, but you had to based off how close you can get was how gory the fucking kill was gonna be.
And how long you held the button down.
Yeah, that's right. And it was hella different weapons that did hella different shit.
It's like 3 different ones. It's like a green, a yellow, and then red is like the ultimate kill. You know what I'm saying? You get the most more out of it. Yeah. Yo,
that shit is sick. Yo, I remember a part in the game, my nigga, where it had nothing to do with the game, my nigga. You walk by, you go in like this old prison, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's like this dude, he's sitting in a frying chair, my nigga, and like you can just hit the switch and fry that. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, my nigga.
It didn't advance the game.
And he be hollering and all that shit, nigga. It's so dark. You just flip the switch on that nigga, my nigga. He be hollering for help when you walk up and shit, and you can just fry that man. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, it's like a little Easter egg.
Yeah, Manhunt is definitely. Then Moonwalker, you know what I'm saying, which was also a dope one. Came out in 1990. You know what I'm saying, which was dope ass game. I had the shit on Genesis. I think that shit would be dope as fuck if they made that shit up to like today's modern tech with the graphics and shit. Man, you can dance in that shit.
Facts.
Yeah, it was a movie too.
Yeah,
it was based after the movie. Soundtrack dope as fuck. All your Michael Jackson hits on that shit.
Authentic Michael Jackson hits on the soundtrack of the game. Yeah,
facts. Yeah, not no
16-bit sounds. Sega.
Yeah, you feel me? Not no keyboard redos. You feel me? It's like they hit the official songs. Like
nah, they wasn't bootlegging it. Yeah, they wasn't bootlegging it.
Word, and he got all the hits on there. I'm talking Billie Jean on that motherfucker.
Each level,
all the classic hits before that point of that game. You know what I'm saying? Is on that game for sure.
That's a fire game, classic. I had it on Sega Genesis. I remember.
Yeah, the spinning and shit, nigga. The hypnotize.
Yeah, you can make everybody dance and shit. Even the dogs, the dogs.
Word, even the little dogs with me. For real, nigga. Oh, that shit was so dope, my nigga, man. You had to find the little girl? The little girls,
yeah. A few different little girls, and you know what I'm saying? Bubbles used to hop on your thing and point you in the right direction.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's facts, nigga.
You had to fight Joe Pesci and shit, just like in the movie and shit.
Oh, yeah. You turned to the robot and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was lit, man. Yeah, Moonwalker was definitely a dope one.
Fire.
For the Genesis. Hell yeah, that shit'd be dope. 4K if they redid everything, you know what I'm saying? Put his facials on there more and made it look like it came out, you feel me, last week for the one type shit.
Who in charge? Like, who in charge of his estate type shit? Like, you feel me, his likeness and shit? Could they, you know what I'm saying? Who would they have to go to even?
I don't know. One of them Jacksons, you know what I mean? Yeah. Janet, fucking one of the ones that survived them.
Joe still alive?
I think they.
Daddy?
I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But I know the Jacksons, you feel me? They definitely they own that shit though for sure.
Maybe the kids. The kids, bro.
Yeah, maybe. That's right. Oh wait, no, this is wrong Joe Jackson. That's the wrong one. Yeah, he is dead. He died in 2018.
All right, R.I.P. Joe Jackson.
That was a whole white man that I was looking at. Joe Jackson. He was a UK music guy.
He did have Joe Jackson too.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, Joe Jackson. Yeah. Moonwalker was fucking dope though. You know what I'm saying? For the Genesis, I would love to see that totally revamped.
Yeah, I vote for that.
That'd be lit. Definitely was a dope one. I would love to see that shit in 4K. I remember you can cut a nigga head off and just have it, tack it on to your belt type shit. You could throw it at other niggas.
Walk around
for distraction.
Yeah. Hey. That shit was
I really had a fucking screwdriver, a machete, pretty much everything but a gun for real. You can get
they had pistols. They had pistols.
They did have pistols.
You didn't. That wasn't the fun. That wasn't fun.
Yeah,
but you did have to shoot it out. Like there was some shit.
It was some shootouts. I do remember that.
But it was more stealthy though. You had to sneak up on a nigga and you know what I'm saying. Take that glass shard and then they're decapitated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I remember if you had the headset, they would hear you. Like if you was playing with the headset,
like the one from the SOCOM.
From SOCOM, yeah. If you had that plugged in and on, that game was interactive with it. Like if you was just walking, because remember on the mini map, it had your sound meter.
You hit the pulse,
So nigga, it was times where I'd be playing, and moms would call me or something, and it'll pick up on the fucking mic, and it'll alert the internet.
Everybody alert.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope. That don't make
shit like that. Shit like that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's little shit like that just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
separate motherfucking content. I remember SOCOM used to be telling, go this way, Delta, you know what I'm saying?
They had little voice commands and shit.
Yeah.
Command your team and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was lit. Paperboy I put down, classic ass game. That'd be a dope to see if it was like in this era style.
Yeah.
Controls and graphics.
3D and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
dope.
Different shit. Dogs chasing you and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean? Yeah.
Badass kids fucking with
shit.
you.
Word.
That'd be lit, bro.
Yeah, the burglar. Yeah, that nigga try to break in. You can throw a paper and
smack that nigga. Pop, yeah. Did they post you in the paper after that? Like after you beat that level, did they like have that in the paper if you did it?
I want to say you got in the. I remember the paper coming up after every mission. Something about something was being reported. I think how you did or some shit. Yeah, so I probably did. Yeah, if you fucked everybody hella houses up and shit, they was talking about you in the paper.
Talking about bad about you, breaking windows and shit, knocking the car jack on the dude and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That'd be the niggas with the racing cars, be racing and shit. You knock one out, it'd be mad. Then it'd be the two niggas fighting. You run and hit one, and the other nigga think he was. Yo,
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little shit like that.
Yeah, man. Classic shit. I would love to see Paperboy.
That'd be lit.
Fight nights. We talked about the fight nights. Altered Beast. I would love to see that shit. That'd be dope to redo. And
you said that was on Sega?
Yeah, that was a Genesis game. Yeah. I believe that was a launch game. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the research and shit later to put it up. But yeah, I believe that was a launch game for Genesis for real. Altered Beast, if I remember right. That was like one of the first games. But definitely a dope game. Each level.
88.
Word.
Definitely from Sega and Backbone Entertainment.
Yeah. Each, y'all remember the game, you know what I'm saying? Each level you change to a different little animal and shit based off the 3 little power-ups you get. First you start off as a little weakling dude. You got the little cloths on around you. Then at each power-up you get more you know what I'm saying, bigger.
Yeah, I remember this.
Get more yoked and shit. You know what I mean? You be walking the second one, you be walking around looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. You know what I mean? Then the third one you change to the animal and shit. Each level was a different little animal and shit. They had different abilities and powers and shit like that. That shit was dope. I think that'd be dope as fuck in 4K in today's times.
Yeah. Hey, they came out. They had one on PlayStation too.
I remember that. It was like a remaster.
Yeah.
They remastering these games. They cool, but man, I want to.
Now that's redo. Back then though. Yeah, that's back then though. We talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shinobi was another one. That's a dope one they could redo. I think that'd be fucking lit in 4K. I think they could do some dope ass shit with any kind of ninja game for real.
They got a couple ninja games though, like on PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't call the name right now, but they got a couple of them. They had 1 or 2 on the Xbox as well. But the one on PlayStation is supposed to be the one though. That's supposed to be like the dopest right now.
The Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. I keep hearing about that shit. I also heard that game is like hella fucking hard though.
I might stream it and shit. So
okay.
You got it. The PS5 in the PS5 in the other room and shit. You feel me? So later on, you feel me? I'll see what it's hitting for. You can come fuck with a nigga on the stream and we can.
Hell yeah, definitely. I'll definitely check it out. I'm thinking about buying it. You know what I'm saying? But I heard it was just dumbass hard. If it's like one of them hard ass games, that ain't gonna grab my attention for long.
Duncan was the one who was telling me about it. He beat it, so he will be the one. He knows about it right now. But we'll see what it's hitting for later on. I'm definitely gonna put it on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah. Crazy Taxi, Dreamcast days again. Also a dope one. I think that game was dope. Also for its time, the graphics was pretty fucking fresh in its time. I think they could easily do that shit with some 4K shit for real. It's a simple ass game, honestly. It ain't even too much to it. You know what I'm saying?
Picking up your field, but they could do
They had legit shit in there, like, you know, the KFCs and, you feel me, like legit little shops.
See, I didn't know that. They had actual like companies, like restaurants.
Yeah, they had some license.
I didn't even know that. I just thought it was just Crazy Taxi. Like,
nah, because sometimes they'll pick you up, be like, you know what I mean? Can you take me here? They had Tower Records in there. Tower Records.
Okay. Now it's ringing a bit. Now it's bringing it back right now that you said that. I remember that as a fair.
Yep. KFC.
Was that the game that was on the other side of the disc with the Jet Set Radio?
It might have been.
Was it? Because you remember it came on the Xbox.
Yeah, because Jet Set was a Dreamcast too. That was a Dreamcast game too, huh?
Nah, that wasn't Dreamcast.
Jet Set wasn't?
Nah, Jet Set was Dreamcast.
It was on Dreamcast, wasn't it?
Jet Set Radio wasn't on. It was on Xbox up there. Matter of fact, you might be right because I think it was from Sega. Jet Set Radio was it from Sega?
I want to say it was. Let me do some Googling. So yeah, it was on Dreamcast. Game Boy Advance, Android, iOS, Dreamcast, Microsoft Windows.
Did come up with Crazy Taxi too.
It was on 360. Yeah, Crazy Taxi was dope. I would love to see it. Jet Set Radio was actually the next game and shit. I would love to see that too. It was a real freestyle game on the roller skates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Graffiti based. Yeah. It was graffiti based too though. Just like that game I was talking about it's called Getting Up. Contents Under Pressure. You know what I'm saying? That was a Mark Echo game. A real dope game too. It was kind of like Jet Set Radio, but it wasn't as rollerblade fast space. Yeah, it wasn't none of that. It was more of an adventure, you know what I mean? You fought off like security guards and shit. Yeah. Yeah, way more urban, Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure. That was a dope game. I would like to see those remastered. Prototypes. You said, did you play the Prototypes or not?
I think I played on back like the first one. He was yellow on the cover. He had like it was and it was on PlayStation.
Nah. The cover's like white, and he got like his blade coming up in front of him, like you know what I'm saying, like white and red is the main colors of that game. Did it come on PlayStation? I don't know.
It was like white and red. Okay, no, I never played these ones. I never played this series right here.
Oh yeah, them shits are dope. You play as a nigga named Ron Mercer. He a nigga that got this virus, but somehow it like adapts to him and shit. It mutates him and shit. It mutates some people that get affected with it. Some die. A lot of people die from it though. So he got in there, like you develop these abilities and shit. You develop speed, agility, and you can upgrade all these shits throughout the game. You develop different weapons that you can transform your arm to. So they got like a blade, it's like a whip that he can use. It's like a fucking tentacle shit that he can reach out and grab niggas with. All kind of little different shit, you know what I'm saying, that you change to and shit. It's pretty dope. You can grab people in the game and consume them. And then you walk around like looking just like them. You know what I'm saying? You like a shapeshifter. You can also consume like military people and use them to like, you know what I mean, infiltrate. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope ass game, man. I would love to see him redo that shit and redo it in some 4K shit on these new generation cars.
Body snatcher shit over there, okay.
Yeah, you feel me? Real dope type shit, you know what I mean? That's Prototype. Oh yeah, Double Dragon, Contra. Classic games. I remember the little Tiger games. I don't know if once again I'm showing my age. You know what I'm saying? You remember the Tiger games? So they had these games made by Tiger. Just little handheld shit with the little fucking LED little shit, you know, push the button and scroll through and shit, little simple ass shit. Not even like a innovative screen like this, like no UIs, like you know what I mean, like none of that. Like this is before all that. It's just little dots and shit.
The handheld, I had like a Batman game like that. This is like it's like the games that they gave out in like the Happy Meal type shit. A little more sophisticated, a little more advanced when they put a little more work into those ones. But I know that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, Double Dragon. That's how I first played that before the Nintendo shit.
We're here. We're still here.
Those would be dope to bring back. Contra was the dope too. Road Rash was another one Did you play Road Rash?
We play Road Rash on Sega, definitely.
Man, I love the fuck out of that game, yo.
Yeah,
buying them different motorcycles with the different
bikes.
Speeds.
Yeah,
different weapons, hitting niggas off.
With the was the chains in part 1? Did they have the chains in part 1?
I think the chains
they had the Billy Club
in part 2. I think the first one had the bat.
Yeah, the Billy Club. They had the cops on there. Cop will pull you over.
Yeah.
And they had the little the little cut scenes where motherfucker will talk to you. Like that shit was lit, bro. Yeah.
That shit was fucking dope, man. That shit be dope to bring back into today's times.
Yes.
Redo the game.
Yes. Remember when the nigga used to win, nigga?
Hell yeah. I see that nigga Ors.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Road Rash was a hell of a dope ass game.
You gotta, when you edit it in, you gotta find that part on the. I'll find it for you. I'll send it to you.
Word. Oh yeah, I know I can. That shit gotta be a gift somewhere.
Yeah.
All these is gonna be pretty dope to find. Like, I think I'm gonna find a lot of dope little gifts on all.
I'm low key jealous. You get to edit this one, boy.
Yeah, for real. This shit is gonna be fun to edit.
With that Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. It's gonna be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot with it because I'll be experiencing every time. Wu-Tang Shaolin style, man, this game was fucking dope. They need to redo this shit. This shit had all the Wu-Tang niggas in it. It was a dope story-driven based game. It was a dope fighting game. It wasn't easy. Yeah, PlayStation, the first PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wasn't an easy game. If you wanted to pull combos off, you had to be pretty fucking fast with that button sequence, yo. You couldn't be no slow nigga and pull combos off in that game. Like, you had to know what you was doing and really jab them buttons, nigga, and know what you was jabbing. They had little fatalities in there. Everybody had their own little fatality, every character.
Yeah.
For example, RZA's character had 2 swords. His fatality was he'll throw one in you, feel me, stick you in your gut, and then you go to the wall, be stuck to the wall, and then he throw the other sword up, nigga, and do this little roundhouse kick and kick it right in your face. It should be blood be coming out. That shit was so fucking dope, man.
It was like Def Jam Vendetta before Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah, for real. Mixed with like Mortal Kombat.
With Mortal Kombat, facts.
Yeah. Dope ass game, man. Dope ass game, man. Dope ass game. I would love to see that redid. 50 Cent, the Bulletproof games, Bulletproof, and then it was
Blood in the
Sand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Them was hot games, man. Good action packed games. You know what I'm saying?
Shooters, them classic shooters.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real
the
good.
The gun wall in your apartment. Yeah.
Word, that's right. Yeah. And you could buy beats from that nigga Who Kid.
Yeah.
Word, different beats to play in the game.
Throughout your shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was dope. The 50 Cent games and shit. Yeah, that shit was lit. Dope concept of game, man. Yeah.
I left all my classics from Cali, bro. I wish I had my shit right now, bro. You talking about this shit,
man? Oh, what your all your classic games and shit?
My Xbox, my Xbox with all the old games and the modded shit, man. Wow. It's all good though.
The 50 Cent games, the Golden Axes. We touched on those, I think, did we?
No, I think we touched on something else. We probably talked about that like before the shit, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, Golden Axe. I know y'all probably remember Golden Axe. I would love to see these games redid too. And when I say redid, like, you know, even if they don't make them a side scroller, like, you can make them full on adventure games. You know what I'm saying? 3D. Just the blueprint's there for you. The story's there for you. All you got to do is just redo the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Golden Axe is dope. I remember they had a little shit you could ride certain little shit. Certain enemies, you could defeat the enemy that was riding it off, and you could ride that little, you know what I mean? Sometimes be like a little dragon. You shoot the little fireballs out his mouth and shit, or whatever the case may be. That was a little feature that Golden Axe had. You could pick people up in that game. They had a little.
It'd definitely be dope to see like those ideas from back then brought to the new generation, bro. Like, man, to have it 3D, to have it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be fire. You know what I'm saying? You keep the basic, like, we're gonna remember from back then, but you just add to it. Just make it more in depth.
Facts. Just add to it, polish it up way more than, you feel me, what y'all be doing. Don't get me wrong, these remasters are cool, but man, you can, like I said, once we in this era, you can only play that nostalgic shit for 20, 30 minutes, couple hours, you know what I'm saying? Or until you beat the shit, and then you never playing it again type shit. You know what I'm saying? But if it was a whole new game, niggas would be playing that a lot more.
Exactly. Completely redone. That'd be lit.
Hell yeah. Again, last but not least, you feel me? We touched on the Blitz and the street games. Blitz would be dope. Classic game. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to think of the non-obvious. Everybody knows, Blitz is classic. That would have been number one on a lot of motherfuckers.
Of course. NBA Street. We know what y'all want, but we kind of trying to dig deep, and some personal classics for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like you said, that Power Stone, you put that in that damn, I ain't gonna lie, also that Oregon Trail. That Oregon Trail was like a surprise, but it was a good one. Like, it's crazy because I swear to God, 2-3 days ago, I was just looking online for that shit.
Word. Man, on another honorable mention, this ain't like an old game, but I've been trying to find this game for a minute, man, and that's the Wolverine fucking Origins, the movie game, my nigga.
360?
I feel that, that was a dope game to me. Like, that was an awesome Wolverine game, my nigga. It was a little gory.
Fair game.
Yeah, they might have it. That's
that online, Amazon or something.
Yeah, I seen Amazon, but niggas still want like $50, $60 for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think Amazon had it for like 30 something, the high 30s or some shit like that. It's available. You know what I mean? I'm really just being cheap with it. It could be got. Or lie to you, got.
You know why motherfucker being cheap with it? Because you're talking about an Xbox 360 game, my nigga. That at one point, I guarantee you, it was in somebody's game pile for $3, bro. That's a fact. Flea market or something. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to pay new fucking Xbox One game price for a fucking 360, my nigga.
Hell
360 game. And then these fucking consoles, since we on gaming shit, man, we finna conclude. Let's just touch on the fact that these punk ass systems is still sold out, my nigga. Did we talking 2 fucking years, my nigga, that since this shit dropped, and they still are not available. I ain't never seen consoles be not available this fucking long, my nigga.
They're killing gaming, bro. They're killing it. They're killing
it. It's sad. That's sad.
I have to take up memory on my fucking hard drive because I have to download the Xbox One edition and the Xbox X and S edition. Because I got homies that's playing nigga on the Xbox One, and I got homies that's playing on the Xbox Series X, and I gotta have both because I gotta play both.
Word. And this is the first time I ain't seen them completely like cancel out of system. Usually when the next gens come, my nigga, the last gen slowly gets faded out. Like, but this shit is, they both are, I think they both are parallel active, my nigga. That's a fact. The Series X and the Xbox One are parallel fucking active to the
consoles. They're still calling the Xbox One the current gen. I don't even get it. I don't understand that. How is that the current gen? How is that current? How?
Oh, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Yeah, man.
I want somebody to explain it to me. Like, I really just, is niggas trolling? Is niggas serious? Like, is this like y'all really like? I don't get it, but
they just not phasing it out. But then ain't nobody got the new shit. Having the new console. If you a nigga that got the Series X, I'm not gonna say the S because that shit was ready available. You know what I'm saying?
That shit you can go probably then and grab you one right now.
Yeah, that's a fact. but I don't want one.
Nah, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real gamer. I like true 4K shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the true push of them graphics, like, on my TV. You feel me? Like I said, all you niggas been on, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm speaking like the masses, like the world. Like, niggas been on 4K. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm what? Nigga, 4 months? 4 months, nigga. Just got a 4K. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm trying to see all I can see as far as this 4K shit on this gaming shit.
See, it's not, niggas ain't really missing much though from the old gen to the new gen, like, because we can still be in a party together, bro. Like, when we went from 360 to Xbox One, bro, it was a wrap, bro. Them niggas was in elementary school, we're in middle school now. You know what I'm saying? It's
cut off.
Like, it's over with. Like, niggas, them niggas on the, you know what I'm saying? They across the yard, across the street at the elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas is in high school. But nigga, the high schools, nigga, is integrated with the motherfucking middle schools. Like, you feel me? We go from 7th, my nigga, to 12th grade up in this bitch because everybody can join the party. Everybody can talk. Yeah. It's not no urgency to get the new shit because, I mean, we can still play together. We can still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Y'all could be whatever y'all doing on them series, and then we could be doing whatever we do it on the one. They could be all
certain games. Shit. Call of Duty, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We can all play together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, now, certain games like the sports games, they got separate editions. You know what I'm saying? But I got them both, and I still play them both. I have to for the sake of content.
Word. Yeah. Nigga, I need to get you on 2K, nigga, on the one though, nigga.
Nah, nigga, because the only thing is, nigga, that VC over there grinding your character. I don't even grind my character on the Series X. You know what I'm saying? So to come over there, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with it with the homies, but I really just be playing All-Star Team up with Owen them for the sake of the content. It's fun, you know? So that's what I do over there. It's fun. They don't even have that on the new gen. They don't have All-Star Team up on new gen. So.
Oh, they don't? Word. Nope. That's crazy.
No, and that's definitely crazy because that's a hot game mode. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? That's a classic game. I don't know why they would take that away.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Games that we wanted to be remade. This is definitely a gaming episode for all the gamers out there. I hope all the gamers out there fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have heard some games that y'all get nostalgic about, you know what I'm saying? Probably possibly go by and look for and all that type of shit after you watch this.
Leave some names and some games in the comments so for the part 2. We can bring it to the attention, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We'll deep dive into that for the part 2, you know what I'm saying? If we miss something, you feel like we missed something, you know, go ahead and drop it in the comments, man.
Yeah. Definitely something that we didn't touch on though. Don't be putting no games in there, nigga. And I gotta come and tell you, like, nah, nigga, we talked about that shit, nigga.
Yeah, that means watch the episode, motherfucker. Yeah. Go back, play it again.
Facts.
Play this motherfucker 3 times. Share this motherfucker. Like, y'all niggas share all these memes and shit. Y'all ain't sharing, nigga, what the homies is doing, man. We see y'all, man. We see y'all.
Definitely. Yeah.
You going to the top, my nigga, and when you get there, we gonna remember who was there, nigga, on the ride.
Hey, man.
But that's not here nor there, man. It don't even matter, man. Like, share, comment, my nigga. Let's get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Do all that, share that shit with your friends, homies, you know what I mean? Mamas, grandmas, whole family, uncles, aunties. Tell everybody about it for me. Definitely. Bring this shit up at your next holiday event when you around family and all that. Bring up Kons podcast, you feel me?
Yep.
Let them know.
Bring it up around the cooler at work.
You feel me? Yeah. You know, the little sneaky link you fucking on the side. Tell her.
Let her know.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. Tell her to let her friends know too.
Facts.
Facts. Yeah. Matter of fact, put together a threesome, goddammit. Put the podcast on while you do your thing.
Let it play as loud as possible in the background while y'all do this. Put it on your OnlyFans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make some content with my content in the background.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, you feel me? But yeah, stay tuned. This was episode 71. It's always fun doing this shit, man, especially with my nigga Nate. A lot of the viewers enjoy me and my nigga Nate on this shit, man. It's always good chemistry.
Appreciate you for having me, my nigga. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Come and be a part of all this magic, man, because that's exactly what's going on here, my nigga.
Facts, my nigga. Hey, man, and go follow my nigga streaming, you feel me? Getting the streams up. That's Why Bruh Left. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
on
put it in a
everything.
whole little woo-wop title for you niggas that
Twitch,
can't
Facebook
hear
gaming,
too good.
YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything, you know, fuck with your boys, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really talented out here with this shit, man.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because when we getting thousands of motherfuckers and shit, and we getting checks, and then you start seeing niggas in lavish lifestyles and whips off of doing what we started, man, then you gonna want to fuck with niggas, and then you gonna want to share, and man, nah, what shares now counts the most. You feel me? So yeah, remember that. You know what I mean? But
share this shit, dog. Share it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's Kons Podcast. That's Why Bruh Left. You know what I'm saying? Look them both up. Fuck with it. You know, fuck with the content. You know what I mean? Yeah. Episode 71 is wrap. This was some gaming shit. Games we think they should remake, redo, remodel, totally redo, not remaster. You know what I'm saying? Episode 71 featuring my nigga Nate. Signing off, man. Fuck with it.